We're literally like 20 days away from the election. Speaking of which, while he pulls that up, who's voting? All right. Who you vote for? Start.
Trump.
Okay.
Kamala.
Okay.
Kamala.
Okay.
Trump.
Okay.
Kamala.
Okay.
I don't. That's why I'm not voting. I don't.
You're not voting? That's fine. Why Kamala?
I honestly think she's the lesser of the two evils
Okay. Why so?
because I don't like how, just like the Trump's abortion ban and then what he was saying about the education, trying to move it to states, and just stuff like that, just the policies I don't agree with.
Okay. So you're pro Department of Education.
Being controlled by the federal government, yeah. Instead of the states, yeah.
Okay. What about you? You said Trump. Why Trump?
Well, as much as Trump says some fuck shit all the time, the economy during his presidency was honestly the best. Like, people were getting stimulus checks, gas was low, like shit like that.
Okay. So the price of goods were cheaper.
No.
Okay. Gas and food. All right. What about why'd you? You said Kamala, right?
Yes.
Why Kamala?
Well, because like Sarah said, she's the lesser of two evils. But
Okay.
however, it's just like
What makes her the lesser of two evils? What policy specifically?
basically the funding of education.
So you think that you also believe that Department of Education is good?
It should be better, actually.
So yeah, he wants to get rid of it and move it to the states.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. So you think DOE needs to stay? It needs to stay federal education.
Agree.
Okay. And then what else?
But I'd like to add, when Trump was our president, we were still under Obama's plan.
What
For,
plan?
Like, I forget, but like for the taxes and everything, we were still, it trickled down. And right now,
Can you tell me what that plan was?
I cannot get into any specifics right now.
Have you ever had a
I don't have my phone. I would like to.
Why'd you say Kamala?
Well, he's a felon. He went to jail and stuff, but I don't know.
Well, he didn't go to jail.
He didn't go to jail?
No.
Well, he's on trial.
What?
Oh, well, he's on trial. And
No, he got convicted. But it's in appeals court right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Well, actually,
like,
the appeal judges said, why the hell did this even get charged?
It's
in an appeal court right now in New York. It literally they had a hearing for last like a week or two ago. And the judges were like, why did you guys even indict this?
So he said some like racist and sexist things. So
okay. What did he say that's racist?
I just hear about
They're eating the dogs.
I don't really want to get into it because of my career.
They're eating the cats.
So you can't name one racist or sexist thing he said?
I mean, he said something about grabbing somebody in a coochie or something.
I mean, it's not racist.
That was when he was
that's sexist.
That was when he was still like he said that in a car in a van when he worked for when he was doing the Apprentice show years ago before he was president.
Well, I'm born with Kamala, so
yes, it's queen.
Interesting.
Independent.
But I can't get into it really.
Okay. And I find it interesting that you want to vote for Kamala as a service member. I got an okay. What about you? You said Trump? Why Trump?
Well, I like the whole education system thing. I want him to get rid of that because we have a horrible education system. Well, ladies know. You guys
you're
talk
for it going to the states?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know what other president has pardoned rappers aside from Donald Trump. Okay. He got Kodak out. He got Lil Wayne out. Like I've never seen no rapper, not even Obama, pull nobody out of jail. So I don't know.
He's one of us.
That's kind of strange.
He's a real nigga. Facts.
That's the first time I've seen someone say I'm voting for Trump because he pardoned rappers.
Yeah, but I do like the education system. We have horrible education
He's a real nigga, bro.
Most men don't know how to read and write. No offense, but most men don't know how to read and write.
Facts.
They don't learn nothing in school. Geography is fake. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
Dumb.
Well, a couple of girls here couldn't name 3 countries, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said abortion ban for you, right? He didn't ban abortion, he just delegated it to the states.
No, he got rid of like Roe versus Wade and all that. So yeah, he delegated it to the states, and I don't think it should be up to the states. I think there should be like a minimal like baseline federally, and then also like states can build upon it. But I think there should be like a minimum for education and.
What's with you and
abortion.
abortions?
I'm just saying it's a big topic for this year.
Oh,
Is it not?
True.
I guess.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be fair to say that the federal government has way more stuff to worry about than like girls that want to kill babies?
No, I completely agree. I think it's stupid that they ride so hard on it.
So then he delegated it to the states.
I don't think that should have even been touched. I feel like we should have put our money and our thoughts elsewhere. I feel like that should have just stayed how it was.
But that's precisely why, is so that they could put their money and thoughts and stuff that
No,
matters
I feel
more.
like he shouldn't have gone back to now all the states have to figure out their own policies. I feel like instead of they should just left it how it was and just worry about other things.
Okay. Interesting. For you, because you're in the military and because you said he's racist and sexist, who do you think is more likely to get us into a war, Kamala or Trump?
I plead the fifth.
Kamala. She's.
I can't really get into like politics and stuff because of mine.
I know what the Hatch
Yeah.
Act is. I used to be a government
Yeah.
employee. I understand, but I'm just asking, like, who do you? This is a simple question. It's not even I'm asking you, like, anything specific. I'm like, who
To
do
be
you?
honest, I don't know. I guess we have to find out.
Okay.
We
Okay.
find out it's gonna be too late.
Well,
All right, so a lot. Some of you guys might not know this. Like, a lot of Republicans are actually backing Kamala right now, but a lot of those candidates that back her are neocons from like 2003 that got us into war with Iraq, and not to mention that she went to go visit Ukraine, and then like a couple days later, Putin invaded Ukraine.
Who?
So
I
I
did not know that.
Didn't Trump
yeah.
actually
I
meet
retract my
with Putin
statement.
though? Like, I'm confused.
Yeah, that's why we didn't have war with Russia.
Yeah.
But we still don't have a war with Russia.
What was that?
We still don't have a war with Russia right now.
Yeah, we do.
It's not like an ongoing, like, actual war between the U.S. and Russia right
It's
now.
a proxy war right now. We're giving billions upon billions of dollars
It's
to
a
Ukraine
proxy
to
war
fight.
before.
Yeah, but under the Biden administration.
I just don't see the difference. Like I said, I don't like Kamala either, but
Bruh.
it's the lesser of the two evils.
Okay,
But I don't believe her
so when Trump
visiting
was in-
Ukraine has causation towards the proxy war.
When Trump was in, there was no wars. As soon as Biden gets in, Putin invades Ukraine. And then Biden says, "Oh, Ukraine fight back. Here's billions of dollars."
Lord Jesus.
And then 2 years later, we're still there. With like 1 million people dead.
I don't think correlation is causation, but okay.
But he is the causation. He gave the money for them to keep fighting.
Okay, and we've given money to how many other countries? But
Yeah, but he's
It's-
giving foreign aid for the express purpose
and
of
I actually
fighting a
didn't
war.
even agree with that either. Them sending money over to Ukraine, but
Yeah,
I'm
because they're
not
funding the war.
saying I'm not. I know, but I'm saying I wasn't even for that anyway. So I agree with you there. I don't agree with that.
So you don't think Kamala's gonna continue that?
I think either way they're going to continue it.
No, they're not.
You think Trump would end it?
He is gonna end it because he actually talks to Putin versus Biden doesn't.
All right, I guess we'll see.
all right.
Biden hasn't spoken to Putin in like 2 years.
He can't really talk. It's like
Yeah.
he's like a little slow.
Sleepy
Well,
Joe, man.
fair enough.
He's
But
like Sleepy Joe.
I mean, no one from the Biden
Yes,
administration.
senile.
I'm saying no one from the Biden administration has talked to Putin. Is my point.
He's
Yeah.
tired.
So I just find it interesting that, like, as a service member, like, you would want to put someone in that's pro-war.
Listen, I don't get into politics. That's
You
just
should.
who
You're literally in
I
the
mean,
military.
I really don't,
You should be paying attention to it
'Cause
more than any of us.
because at the end of the day, whoever gets the most votes, they're going to be my president. So my commander in chief. So I have to just abide by whatever.
Of course.
I
So,
mean,
like,
I have a choice, but I can't just be like, oh,
absolutely. But I'm saying, like, as a service member, where you might be sent to war, like, it should behoove you to like pay attention to, like, because here's the thing. Foreign policy, like you mentioned economy, you mentioned abortion, like these things are all kind of important, but like foreign policy is like the only thing that you have zero control over. Zero. That's the president. And as someone in the military, I would think you'd be even more aware of what's like going on, because like Kamala clearly has shown herself to be a war hawk, and the Republicans that back were all neocons that were responsible for sending us to war in 2003.
What's Trump's foreign policy? Like, where does he stand with?
Anti-war. He's going to end the war in Ukraine immediately, but he's going to give Putin the land that he
And
conquered.
what about, the Middle East? About, you said Palestine and all that.
Okay,
What's his stance
so
on that?
I'm glad that you mentioned that. He's going to end the war there too. Now, here's the thing. He's got a lot of money from these, Israeli donors, but he went on a podcast recently with PBD and Patrick Bet-David, and he was like, look, I don't think a regime change in Iran is the best move right now. So I think if anything, he'll tell Netanyahu, finish your job in Gaza, and that's it. end it there.
So I feel like it's just whoever pays. I feel like it's just whoever pays him off, like Putin, like they're in cahoots, okay, so we're not going to send money to Ukraine, but they're in cahoots with Israel and all that, so it's like, okay, well then.
You're missing the point that 2 wars happened during the Biden administration, which Kamala is the vice president of. That's what I'm trying to articulate to you.
Is avoiding a war as good, like a good just option with just like, I don't know, with
Yes,
Putin
because when you have war, in
cahoots with our president,
a lot of
like,
people are
being
complaining
friends.
about the price of food, right, and gas. You do realize the reason for that is because as soon as Russia invaded Ukraine, Ukraine makes a bunch of the bread off for the bread basket of Europe.
Okay.
So if they can't manufacture bread to the same degree, well, guess what? The price of bread goes up, and everything else kind of goes alongside with that. Like conflict is one of the biggest precipitators
I
of
almost
inflation.
rather have that than have Putin in cahoots with our president doing who knows what under our nose.
So peace is not, you'd
I
rather
wouldn't call that
fight them
peace.
versus being cahoots, which means peace?
I wouldn't call that peace. I just think that, like, I don't know, didn't he what he got arrested for was giving all our information to Putin and all of them, like.
No,
that the
it's not what he
case?
got arrested for.
Then what was that whole breach of?
Yo, you don't even know.
What was the whole breach? I'm
man,
asking. Is this not a conversation? I'm asking.
Yeah, I think it was on know, man.
Well,
I'm asking. Educate me then.
I mean, he got indicted 4 different times. I mean, which one do you want to know?
With the papers.
The classified documents?
Yes.
The case was dismissed.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll have to look that up. All right.
Yo, keep brushing your hair, man. That's all you need to do. We'll move forward though.
Look, for you, that's the military. If you're anti-war, Kamala's definitely going to put us. She's going to extend the Ukraine war, and she probably can't rein in Netanyahu. We're going to keep having a war in the Middle East, to be honest with y'all. And then for you, reproductive rights seems to be your main thing.
I said education as well, but yeah, it's fine.
I mean, the Department of Education has been failing kids for a very long time now.
And especially right now. Kids don't even go to school.
So delegating it to the states might not be the worst idea. And it would give parents the ability to, like, kind of send their kids to the school that they want.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Every time I ask this, like...
Yeah, that's fine, Myron. Let's go with girls, man.
Yeah,
Just a girl.
I don't care what I gotta say.
So guys, quick word from our sponsor real fast. You know we don't mess around when it comes to leveling up, and that goes for your coffee too. If you're still drinking that sugary shit, you're already started your morning off wrong. 1775 Coffee's protein creamer is what real men use to start their day. 10 grams of whey protein per serving, designed to build muscle and boost metabolism. Most people are tossing whey protein into their coffee, but we took it a step further and made a creamer with whey protein already built in, no added sugar, just protein. They just dropped this protein creamer along with a whole new lineup. In addition to the classic dark and medium roast, you'll find new coffee pods and a brain-boosting mushroom blend that'll have you focused like a sniper locked in on CNN. Don't start your morning funding the woke mob and dumping garbage into your body. Do it right with 1775 Coffee. Use code FRESH to get 15% off. Guys, I'm drinking 1775 Coffee right now, man. As we walk it like we talk it over here, guys, and they got one that has a protein blend, man, so definitely go show them support. Shout out to 1775 Coffee.